Hello everyone, hope you have an amazing day and welcome to my new blog. Today we discuss about management a science or an art. So a question often arises whether management is a science or art. It is said that management is the oldest of arts and the youngest of science. This explains the changing nature of management, but does not exactly answer what management is. To have an exact answer to the question, it is necessary to know the meaning of the items, the terms science and art. So, what is science? Science may be described as a systematic body of knowledge pertaining to an area of study and contains some general truths explaining past events or phenomena. So, the above definition contains three important characteristics of science. There, it is systemized body of knowledge and use scientific methods for observation. Its principles are involved on the basis of continued observations and experiment, and its principles are exact and have universal applicability without any limitations. Judging from the above characteristics of science, it may be observed that management is a systemized body of knowledge and its principles have evolved on the basis of observation. The kind of experimentation as an in natural science cannot be accompanied in the area of management science. Management deals with the human element. So, in management, it is not possible to define, analyze, and measure phenomena by repeating the same conditions over and over again to obtain a proof. The above observations puts a limitation on management as science. So, management, like other social sciences, can be called as inact science. So now we discuss about what is art. So art refers to the way of doing specific things. It indicates how an objective it is to be achieved. Management, like any other operational activity, has to be an art. Most of the managerial facts have to be cultivated as an arts of attaining mastery to rescue or secure actions and results. The above definitions contains three important characteristics of art. There, art is the application of science. It is putting principle into practice. After knowing a particular art, practice is needed to reach the level of perfection. So it is undertaken for accomplishing an art and through deliberate efforts judging from the above characteristics of art. So it may be observed that management, while performing the activities of getting things done by others, is required to apply the knowledge of certain underlying principles which are necessary for every art. So, management gets perfection in the art of meaning only through continuous practice. Management implies capacity to apply accurately the knowledge to solve the problem, to face the situation, and to realize the objectives fully and timely also. So the management is both a science as well as an art. Management is both a science as well as an art. The science of management provides certain general principles which can guide the manager in their professional effort. The art of management consists in tackling every situation in an effective manner. So, as a matter of fact, neither science should be overemphasized nor an should be discounted. So, the science and the art of management go together and are both mutually interdependent and complementary also. Now, professionalism of management. So there has been a growing trend towards professionalism of management. So professionalism imparts a certain social responsibility and dignity to management. A professional cannot be controlled or directed by the client. He has professional knowledge and judgment which he uses to make his decisions. Thus, professionalism makes businesses more efficient. So, dynamic and socially responsible also. The growth of management education in India has contributed to professionalization, professionalization in the business field. So the company form or business organization which has split ownership from management and the gaining popularity of the company form or business organization have increased the need for professional managers. So according to Peter Drucker, professional management is a function, a discipline, a task to be done, and managers are professionals who practice this discipline, carry out the functions, and discharge these tasks. It is no longer relevant whether the manager is also an owner. If he has, it is incidental to his main function, which is to be a manager. So the World Council of Management has recommended the following criteria for professionalizations. They are: number one, members of profession subordinate self-interest to the client interest and the official interest also. A profession is based on a systematic body of knowledge that is held to common and lent to applications. Memberships of a profession should depend on the observance of certain rules of conduct or behavior. A critical evaluations of the above definition shows that professionalizations of business management shows that there exists a systematic body of knowledge on management. A professional should have formally acquired the specialized knowledge and skill for management also. So the management is taught as a discipline in various educational institutes through the world. Members of a profession should depend on the observance of certain rules of conduct and behavior also. The decision and action of a professional are guided by certain ethical considerations. So a profession is based on a systematic body of knowledge that is held in common and lends itself to application. Thus, a profession should have no ideological biases in the discharge of his functions. So a close scrutiny of management shows that management, unlike law or medicine, is not a full-fledged profession. The reasons are: it is not obligatory to possess specific qualifications for being appointed as a manager. There is no single association to regulate the educational and training standards of managers. Uniform professional standards have not been set up for the practicing managers also. Now the functions of management. Functions of management: a manager is called upon to perform the following managerial functions. Number one, planning. Number two, organizing. Number three, staffing. Number four, directing. Number five, leadership. Number six, communication. Number seven, motivation. Number eight, supervision. And number nine, coordination. So number 10, controlling. So first of all, we discuss about planning. Planning is the basic managerial function. Planning helps in determining the course of action to be followed for achieving various organizational objectives. It is a decision in advance what to do, when to do, how to do, and who will do a particular task. Planning is a process which involves thinking before doing. Planning is concerned with the mental state of a manager. He thinks before undertaking a work. Other functions of management, such as organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling, are also undertaken after planning. So, Hart defines planning as the determination in advance of a line of actions by which certain results are achieved. According to Terry, planning is the selecting and relating of facts and the making of using of assumptions regarding the future in the visualizations and formulations of proposed activities believed necessary to achieve desired results. Now, planning is a process of looking ahead. The primary objective of planning is to be achieved better results. It involves the selection of management or organizational objectives and developing policies also. The procedure, program, budgets, and strategies planning is a continuous process that takes places at all level of management. So a detailed planning is done in the beginning, but the actual performance is reviewed and suitable changes are made in plans when actual execution is done. So plans may be of maybe kinds such as short range plans, medium range plans, and long range plans. So standing plans, single use plans, strategic plans, and administrative plans, and operational plans also. So the process of planning involves a number of steps. Number one, gathering information. Number two, laying down objective. Number three, developing planning premises. Number four, examining alternative courses of actions. Number five, evaluations of actions patterns. Number six, reviewing limitations also. Number seven, implementation of plans. So organizing. Every business enterprises needs the service of a number of persons to look after its different aspects. So the management sets up the objectives or goals to be achieved by its personnel. The energy of every individual is channelized to achieve the enterprise objectives. And the functions of organization is to arrange, guide, coordinate, direct, and control the activities of other factories. Factors of productions. So main material, money, and machines also as to accomplish the objectives of the enterprise. So in the word of const organizing, that part of meaning the involves establishing and intentional structure of roles for people in an enterprise to fill. So organizations provides the necessary framework within which people associate for the attainment of business objectives. Now, the organization as the process of identifying and grouping work to be performed, defining and delegating responsibility and authority, and establishing relationship for the purpose of enabling people to work most effectively together in accomplishing objectives also. So the process of organizations involves the following steps: to identify the work to be performed, to classify or group the work, to assign these groups of activities or work to individuals also, to delegate authority and fix responsibility, to coordinate this authority responsibility relationship of various activities. So the character and type of organization depends upon the size and nature of the enterprise. True, there are many types of organizations, but generally three types of organizations are in vogue. So line organizations, functional organizations, and line and staff organizations. In line organizations, authority flows vertically from the top and the hierarchy to them bottom. Under functional organizations, the work is divided into different departments. Each department deals in work type of work and it specializes in one work only. The workman has to work under many superiors who specializes in different functions. So line and staff organization provides for specialists with line executives also. So it is a combination of line and functional form of organization. So a sound organization contributes greatly to the continuity and success of enterprise. However, an organization is not an end on it itself. The organization structure hold be flexible also. Now staffing. So staffing, the function involves manning the positions created by organizations processes. It is concerned with human resources of an organization. So in the words, the staffing is filling and keep filled positions in the organization structure through defining workforce requirement, appreciating or selections or appraising, compensating and training. The staffing consists of the following. Now manpower planning, that is assessing manpower requirement in terms of quantity and quality. Recruitment, selections and training, placement of manpower, development, promotions, transfer, appraisal, determinations of employee remunerations. Every manager is an organization has to perform the staffing function in one form or the other in order to get things done through others. But it is decidedly too difficult managerial functions as it concerns human being whose behavior and actions cannot be predicted, and that is why it has become a distinct and specialized branch of management. So now directing. Directing is a concerned with carrying out the desired plans. It initiates organized and planned action and ensures effective performance by subordinates towards the accomplishment of group activities. So direction is called management in action. In the word of direction is moving to action and supplying stimulating power to the group. After planning, organizing and staffing, the manager has to guide, to supervise his subordinates also. According, directing concerns the total manner in which a manager influences the actions subordinates. It is the final actions of a manager in getting or others to act after all preparations have been completed. So that's for the video, my friends. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, comment, share my video. Thanks a lot. And in the next episode, I will discuss about the leadership in organizations. Thanks a lot for watching.